Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Token Metrics Afternoon Technical Analysis Update. I'm your host, Bill Noble, talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto in general. So, wearing the camo again today, trying to hide from the crypto bear. Not sure it's going to work. We're using intraday charts today for a little variety. So here you see us using the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. What you notice here is that you have a downward sloping wedge, okay, where Bitcoin stopped here in late November, here in early December, and pretty much today, this morning. So we also notice that Bitcoin failed at, or appears to be failing at, the 38% retracement of this whole decline. So in other words, Bitcoin is hitting resistance and it's getting sold. So I wanted to FOMO in on this rally up. I wanted to say, oh my God, you know, it topped on December 17th or right around there in 2017. So maybe it turned around and bottomed at December 17th of 2019. Please, oh please, let that be the case. You know, but there's a difference between being positive and embracing the spirit of crypto long-term and objectively reading the charts. And right now, Bitcoin is not doing the right thing in order to be positive. In fact, I think it's got to be above 7,800 with some gusto in order to turn it around and say, okay, yeah, this is bullish. All right, let's switch to Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum continues to be sort of a house of pain and frustration. Okay, here we have some fib speed resistance lines. Okay, and we see that right here, Ethereum sort of rallies up, gets a little bit by resistance, and then fails. This looks just like what happened right here. Okay, plus token Ponzi scheme as reported by Chain Analysis. You know, there's supposedly all this ether that has to be sold by over-the-counter dealers. You know, Chain Analysis is a reputable group, and every time Ethereum rallies, you wind up with these lurches lower. So not much to be enthusiastic about there at all. Litecoin, you know, the same type of thing, you know, pretty textbook. You had a prior low around 42. Litecoin smashes through it and comes back to 42 and then kind of just goes straight down once the market turns. Okay. Not inspiring price action at all. Okay. So let's change over to something that kind of encapsulates what's going on. This is Bitcoin dominance. And we talked about this, that once it broke out of a triangle formation at the apex, it can just move higher on a rope. Okay. So if you're new to crypto, what does that mean? Well, that means Bitcoin, even though it's sort of moving lower and slumping, is relatively stable, and everything below Bitcoin on the coin market cap chart, particularly those bigger coins, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, they're just getting smashed. So this Bitcoin dominance measure, where it sort of measures how much market cap Bitcoin takes up in the overall crypto system, just continues to go up, right? And in our view, that's not really a good thing. We want things other than Bitcoin to take off. And right now, it looks like people are giving up in those bigger coins. All right, switching to, you know, kind of crypto token metrics style. This is our price predictor tool, okay, price predictions tool from our website, okay? And what I like to look at is I like to look at the price prediction out to say Jan 17, okay? So the model says there's downside risk to 6,400 in Bitcoin, all right? It could go as low as 4,800. And one other thing I've noticed, if you look at this set of numbers following the cursor this way on the right, it looks like the model is saying it never really gets above 7,800. In plain language, this confirms our view that it's got to get above 7,800 to change the technical picture as read by humans and by machines. Okay. So at the holiday season, we're grateful for you, our readers. We're grateful to participate in a market that is going to change finance one day. Right now, however, it looks like people are not interested in buying it as it goes up. So when it goes up and it meets sellers, that means we're either in a bear market or we're even in a worse situation where we're in this neutral wait and see. I wish I had a better holiday message, but what I can tell you is we're grateful for your viewership. And we also think that if you can stay flat, stay clear-headed, when and if this thing turns in January, when the selling stops, then you'll be there to be able to invest and not have the angst of living through either a bearish or neutral environment. All right. So that's it for today. Happy holidays. Thanks for tuning in with Token Metrics.